Hey there guys, it's Jesse, I'm back, and as you can see, we're still hammering away at the various skeletal creatures and baddies and whatnot in the Iron Tomb in Rift Plains of Talara, even though I think they removed Plains of Talara from the subtitle there. Why, I don't know. I mean, there are still plains, it still takes place on Talara, and the plains are of Talara, so whatever. Anyway, here comes boss number 2.
Foolish interlopers! You dare to interrupt my work? Arise, kings of Freemarch, and destroy these arrogant cretins!
So for this fight, as you can see Almazar explaining there, it is in fact more than one boss. It's 3 kings, and yeah, by the way, I was mesmerized by this because I thought, like, it was this cool dark effect when you went down into this thing, but I realized, like, oh, it's just that I turned off shadows, so the switch between the two, from the top of the stairs to the bottom, there was nothing really there. It's just the fact that I lowered my graphics settings, so I was about to be like, wow, that's really cool, but no, it's just my crappy computer. Anyway, you fight 3 of the dead kings of Freemarch, and as I explained in the previous video, you're sort of in Freemarch as a Defiant to, like, help out and save these people, because the Guardians have forsaken them. And, yeah, these are the kings of those people you're helping, that I guess are being risen from the dead to lead the evil army. And one of the quests I have is to collect, like, artifacts from each of these guys. One thing you'll notice, of course, is that this guy is a mage, and the last guy is kind of this DPS class tanking dude, and, yeah. The next guy, of course, then, is sort of this tank/healer combo, so, yeah, you can see where this is going. One of the cool things I really like, and maybe you'll have to rewind this a little bit to actually see it if you didn't notice it, are the avatar face thingies of these 3 bosses. I like how they're all different versions of, like, creepy undead guys, and they're all really detailed and stuff. That kind of thing impresses me. I was looking at that, and I was cracking up about how they have different faces. Actually, you can probably see it here, because we have to fight all 3 at once now. My little stupid loot, or whatever the hell that thing is. But from what I've heard from other people who have been in the beta, especially Phase 4, is that when they went to this dungeon, this was a really hard fight. Thankfully, I have a 26, 26, 22, and a 20 in my group. So, yeah, in this phase, before it ended, the level cap was 27, so I'm pretty sure these guys are roughly 10 levels higher than need to be in this area, which is good, because you can see we're kicking butt, and from what I heard, this was a really hard fight when it hit this phase. So don't judge this by the fact that we're kicking its ass. Judge it by the fact that other people have gotten their asses kicked by it. I don't even know what I'm talking about. There you go, and that is the chest that spawns that gives you the reward. And you'll notice there is a little circle of light spectral trap thingy there. That is for a quest in here where you have to, as you can see them, leash these spectral creatures. What are they, screamers? Not oozers, especially not wailing oozers. I gotta be honest, that sounds a little dirty. Anyway, you have to get these spectral guys and leash them back over into the thing, like kind of like Ghostbusters. You can see them, they pull them in there, and they get sucked up into the light. I clearly have no clue how to do this. It took me forever to figure it out. As everyone else is doing it, I managed to pull one. I was like, yeah, boy, I'm awesome. And I tried to, like, find more, but I couldn't. And I really like those models. For some reason, they're very simple, yet very cool and effective looking. Just me, I guess. I think those are, like, the best models they have in the game that I've seen so far. There's some other cool ones, but for some reason, something so simple seems like such a good bad guy like model, like this black ooze. Anyway, that lever, you have to hit that, and it resets the lock. And what will happen is, yeah, there you go. It shoots up the light again and spawns a bunch of the specters out of the chest, and you have to go collect them. As you can see, I'm at 9 of 10, and my group was like, did everyone get it? And everyone's like, yeah, sure, yeah, I got it. Me, I totally forgot that I didn't get it. And I was like, oh. So I have to do it myself, and of course I get a wailing oozer. And, yeah. So I turn around and unload my awesomeness on this thing. Badass. And I keep thinking I can get more out of that chest, but I really can't. Not sure why. Oh well. And I go over here and flip the switch, because apparently that completes the quest, and all the lame rewards I could have got with that are totally useless for me. Nice to know that I have gear that's a little bit better than stuff. But anyway, you get the last quest, and this is you have to go and you'll see in the distance there's that sparkling green thing. You have to destroy those, and there are 3 located in the second half of this dungeon. And you know what? I'm going to let you watch and see what happens when you hit them. I'm not even going to spoil it, because let's just say a few deaths resulted from our hitting it too many times. That's all I'm going to say. Just going to say we may have died like 4, 5, 10 times. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then, you know, we have these rat guys. Now, a lot of people ask me, like, Jesse, we see a lot of these undead models and these rat dudes, and what are the other creatures like? I actually have a bunch of footage I'm going to try to put together as I get further into the game. There's a lot of cool different models, especially from the different planes, like the water plane and the fire plane and all the other different planes. And yeah, you can see them telling me, like, don't hit it! Turns out I didn't know what I was doing. So sue me. Anyway, there's a lot of different models, and there's like all the different water plane guys and the fire plane and the earth plane and all sorts of different... I think there's a life plane too? But there's all these different places, and then there's all the different overworld areas too, and unfortunately for the viewer right now, we are in a human kingdom that is being resurrected, well, at least the dead are, to fight against the humans by the Death God Regulus, so not a lot of variation in the undead. There's a lot of undead types, but you know what I'm talking about. I think I said this on my podcast, wink wink nudge nudge, if you go back and listen to this past week's episode on tentonhammer.com. Yeah, shameless promotion. What I said is that this game is just like Final Fantasy VII in the fact that when you play it, the first couple hours, it seems very small and condensed, and then suddenly you're thrown into a much bigger, much broader world, and it's only then you realize, like, wow, this game's actually really cool. And that's what kind of sucks about showing you this stuff, is that you can't really see all of it. Oh yeah, and this would be why we got our butts kicked. Apparently, if you keep hitting it, it just wrecks you. And now I'm dead. But luckily there's Soul Walk, which is a great freaking idea. So you can get up and run back to someplace safe and res there. So as you can see, this is what we did. And it's kind of stupid because I realized we wasted it because we have a healer and reser. And yeah, that's enough badness for this part. We'll start again in part 3.